Do you feel like if you have a smaller following or a smaller support group, that the Christian market don't tend to really support you, or do you feel like there is some genuine support even right where you are right now?
I feel like you battle and you battle two markets because the markets are different. You know, the youth pastor wants a certain kind of music. You know, because I also am a youth pastor, I resonate with this. We want a certain kind of music that we can play at youth events and that we can broadcast to our students as far as this is the kind of stuff you need to be listening to. This is the kind of stuff that you need to be putting on your playlist and rocking out to. And so the youth pastor has an idea of what they want their students to be hearing, and I think that that's how they select who they want to come in and who they want to be linked up with. But then when you look at the actual CHH market, it's not even close to that. The
Right.
musics are so different, and they're really. I honestly feel like there's not really a healthy middle ground yet of like being able to resonate with both categories, because when you resonate with the youth groups a little bit more, you tend to kind of fall into the category of cheesy or Christianese or goofy or just not relevant. But then I kind of feel like when you start to step into the CHH market where it's at right now, you almost start to kind of lack message, or you start to like hide the meanings within the song, and now everything's just kind of about having dope music than it was about having dope message. And so it's there's not a happy middle ground, I think, yet for the vast majority. And this is why you see a lot of the bigger artists, they don't really do a lot of the church shows anymore, because their music's not really resonating the same way that the youth pastor is looking for. They're looking for a ministry to happen that night. They're looking for the altar call and all these other things. And I'm not saying you can't have that with other artists, because I'm sure they do, and I've seen testimonies, but that's not really their MO. And so that's why I think I cater to the youth group and I cater to the church scene a little bit more, is because I am ministry minded first. If I only get 3 songs in that night, but got 30 minutes of preaching, that's fine with me. That's at the end of the day, that's what I came to do, was to make sure that the gospel was shared. So it is interesting though, because I think when you talk about the Christian market, we got to talk about which market are we talking about.